Hey, beautiful black people, how y'all doing today? Welcome. I'm running a little bit late trying to help our dear sister come into the broadcast. Welcome to another insightful and informative show, specifically about our people and what's going on with our African people in the diaspora and what we need to be doing to help ourselves rise up against all the forces that are against us. Yes, today I'm sitting outside. The weather's not so bad today here in the DMV area. The sun isn't out as much as I would like, but I thought I'd come out here and try to get a few sun rays, try to activate some of this melanin. And even though I wish the sun was beaming a little bit more, but we're going to work it out anyway. Hello, King. Hello, King Stan, Earth Queen, Brother Glenn. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Okay, let's see. She needs to connect her webcam. So let's see if she can figure it out. She's there. She's trying to work it out. I hope all of you are well and staying safe and healthy with your families. Hello, Brother Yao. Let me see if I can let her explain to her that she has to turn on her mic and cam. Hold on. Y'all bear with us. We're going to work it out. She's there, but she has to turn on her mic and camera in order to come in. So anyway, while she figured it out, we'll just keep chopping it up. Sister Maisie, she called me this morning and I could hear trembling in her voice and near tears. Hello? Now I'm not hearing you, sis. So what you have to do when you click that link that I sent you, you have to give it access to your cam and your mic. I see you back there, but I can't let you in until you turn your give it access to your cam and mic. But I see you in the back studio. So let's see. I'm gonna can you exit it? Huh?
I can actually.
No, you can't until you come in. I can't add you until you turn. Okay, listen to me. Click leave the studio. You see the button at the bottom that says leave studio, the red button?
Leave the studio. Right, yes.
Okay,
yes,
click.
yes.
Okay, now click the link and come back in. But when it asks you for access to your video and cam, you have to give it to it, or your mic and cam. Okay? It's going to ask you for access to your video. To your camera and your mic, right?
Oh my goodness, I can't.
It's not. Just click the link to come back in again. Okay, I tell you what. Are you trying to do it from your laptop?
Yes, I'm trying to do it from my laptop because I can't do it from my mobile. I'm trying to do it from my mobile, but it's not letting. I'm so sorry about this.
That's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Everybody, they're waiting. They're patiently waiting. It's okay. So when you
clicking everything I'm supposed to click, but nothing's happening.
Okay. Hold on. When you click the link that I sent you, what is it doing? Your sound went off again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Okay, so if it's not going to work from your laptop, what we're going to do, I'm going to hang up from here, try from your cell phone, okay? Go click the link that I sent you from your cell phone, but make sure you give it access to your cam and mic, okay?
Okay.
All right, okay. It's okay, guys. I know y'all going to bear with us. Hello, Niche. Hello, everybody. Just bear with us. We're going to work it out. I see you there in the chat room. Let's see. Hello, Amanda. Just bear with us for a minute, guys. Sister Maisie is trying to figure out the software to get into the broadcast. I don't know why she can't get in. Let's see. Copy. Well, I don't know what's going on. Greetings, Brother Reggie. Hello, Renee. Y'all exercise a little bit of patience, okay? Let's let Sister Maisie figure out how to use the software and come into the chat, into the broadcast. Okay, let me see what's going on. She should have been in here by now.
It's not happening.
Really?
It's not happening. I'm sorry.
I
just can't do it on my computer. I think my computer's very old, so I don't know what it is. I can't do it.
No. Did you try it from your cell phone?
It's not working from my cell phone. I can't do it. No, nothing happens. Nothing happens at all. There's nothing to print on my cell phone. Information comes up, but there's nothing live for me to print.
No. Okay, listen. The link that I sent you, when you click that link, what happens?
Just information comes up. There's nothing on it.
No. Okay, can you chat with me from your Facebook Messenger on your
What about WhatsApp?
No, because I need you to use your phone, so you can't do it at the same time. I'm going to walk you through what to do, but I need to be talking to you. So go to your Messenger on your laptop. Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay, let me hang up. Call me from Messenger on your laptop, and then I'll talk you through what to do on your phone, okay?
Okay. But I honestly don't think it works on my computer, because I'm on my PC, not a laptop.
Yeah.
I'm on the PC.
No. What I'm asking, listen, but you can message me. You can call me, video me on. Okay, so I'm gonna hang up. Video call me from Messenger on your laptop. Okay, on your PC. Okay. Okay, guys. Please be patient. Please go pop some popcorn or something. We're gonna figure this out. Okay. She's having a little bit of a hard time figuring out what to do. So hold on. Okay. She's still not calling me from. Thank you, Brother Stan. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Kay Brown. Hello. We're trying to help our sister work the software to get into the. She's never done it before, but she's supposed to be calling me, and I'm not.
It's not working on my computer.
So you can't call me from Messenger on your computer either?
I've never done it. I always do it on my mobile.
Oh, okay.
I've never done it on my PC, and it's not working. Nothing I touch here. Honestly, I am really trying.
It's okay.
Nothing I touch.
Okay, so listen to me. When you're when you're on your phone and you click the link that I sent you in Messenger, what happens?
Nothing happens.
Nothing?
Nothing happens. I get more information on my desktop than on my mobile. It's just words. It's nothing on my.
But what do the words say?
I'd have to read it back to you. Just hold on. It just tells me. Hold on. Let me go. It says, open this page in your browser.
Yeah.
Use Node on this device.
Okay.
Send message. Copy link. Open Samsung Internet. Okay. Let's see if that works. Right. You're entering the broadcast.
Now you're there. Okay. Okay.
Right. I can't see you though.
Well, let me hang up this. Let me hang up. Hold on. Let me hang up.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
you have to give it access to your camera and your mic. So let me get off. Where is she? Okay. I don't understand. It's what's happening with her. I'm gonna put this link up here for one of you to try to see if you can come in here. Maybe it's just her because. Hold on, I'm gonna put the link for the broadcast in the chat. One of you click on it and let me see if I can bring you in. Okay, wait a minute. I think she's here.
Oh my God. Hello, can you see me?
Yes.
No praise.
It's okay. It's
oh
all right.
My God.
It's the first time using it, so it's okay. It's all right.
Thank you for your patience. Honestly, thank you so much.
It's all right. How are you, sis?
I am very, very, very well. And how are you, darling?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the Sankofa Repatriation Assistance Program.
Thank you. I am honored to be here. I really am.
Welcome, welcome. Our people, they're here. They've been very patient.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for waiting on Sister Maisie.
Thank
I
you.
first met Sister Maisie a couple months back. We were both on Alpha Quabo's show. And that's how I first became aware of her. And she was talking about her book, which we're going to let her talk. As soon as that show was over, I jumped on the internet, Amazon, and ordered the book. But we're gonna let you discuss that a little bit. But we also want to get to the main reason why we're here today, which is the situation with our brothers and sisters, how they're being treated in China. So before we get into that, Sister Maisie, tell our listeners, our viewers, a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get into how we decided to have this conversation today.
Right. Well, my name's Maisie, and I'm African Jamaican born in England. I wrote my first book last year. And now recently I wrote a letter to the I've written a letter to the African leaders, advising them to unite in order to solve the problems in Africa. And recently today last night I just couldn't sleep because of all the problems what's happening in China. I'm so disgusted the way Africans have been treated in Africa, in China, just because of the color of their skin. So I don't know, I just heard a voice last night when I was sleeping. When I eventually went to sleep, I heard this voice and told me, why don't you do a petition? And I've never done one before. So I got up this morning, went straight online, and that's what I did. And within 10 minutes, it was done. And I've had 10 people sign their signature. So it's looking good because it was only put up this morning. And I'm trying to, I've put down a lot of names of presidents and prime ministers in Africa that I would like to, send this petition in order to encourage them to do something about the people that are sleeping on the streets in China. And also
tell our people what's happening. Let the people know what's going on in China.
Well, they have been forced out of their rooms, out of their homes for no reason. Even at the middle of the night, they're walking out of their beds and evicted from their homes now, and being forced to take the vaccination. And although they are negative, although there's nothing wrong with them, they still want them to take this vaccination after being tested, negative. They want them to take the vaccine, the coronavirus vaccine. Now, it's very cold in China, and these people literally are sleeping on the streets. What they've done, which is appalling, and it's against human rights, they've literally taken away their passports. So therefore, they can't even leave the country. What is that all about? What is that all about? Are they doing it because they want to force them to take this vaccination, to experiment on them? What is it? What is it about? They're not criminals. They're students. They've lived in China for over 10 years. They're students. They work hard. They pay their rent. They've done no wrong. Yet they've been evicted out of their homes and forced to sleep on the streets. Now, that is racism. They're not doing it to white people. So why are they doing it to black people? It's got to stop.
And are they not that there's no legitimate reason they can give, but is the reason because what is it? I saw some articles talking about something about coronavirus, but I don't understand because Africa has the least coronavirus and it started in China. So how can they turn around and be stigmatizing African people about coronavirus when they are the ones who are the source of the virus? They are the ones who have infected the whole world and brought everything down to a standstill and decimated everybody's economies. They are the ones who are the cause of this. So what are they targeting Africans for?
Because in my opinion, I really don't know. I think it's just because they want to use them as guinea pigs. They want to use them as guinea pigs. They've forced these Africans out of their homes, and they're forcing them to take the vaccination. That's what they're doing.
Oh,
It's
they're forcing them
racism. It's racism. These Africans cannot even get access to healthcare. They can't get access to even use the public toilets or to go on the buses. When they go on the buses, Chinese come off the buses. So it's racism as well. It's racism. It's literally racism, and it's got to stop. And our African governments have got to do something about it. It's also happening in America. You know, I know that there are more African Americans dying of this horrible man-made virus than white people. Mm-hmm. So it's racism. It's racism that's keeping down the black race and taking away our respect globally. What have we done to the world? We have not conquered and enslaved anybody. We have not built institutions to keep anybody down. When white people or Chinese people come to our homes, come to our countries, and I'm talking about the Caribbean, my parents are from Jamaica, we welcome them. Yes? In Africa, just the other day, these Chinese landed in Africa to help them. Although they're putting their own people, they're putting Nigerians on the streets. They're now in Nigeria. It don't make sense.
Yeah.
It's about racism. It's about power. It's about control. Their eyes are upon Africa. They need the resources of Africa. The West, they are running out of oil. They are running out of everything. And in order to maintain power, they need African resources. And right now, they believe that there are too many people in Africa. So they want to depopulate the continent in order to get their hands upon Africans' natural resources for the benefit of the Western world. Mm-hmm. Bill Gates actually said it out of his own mouth. He says, in order to save Europe, we have to depopulate Africa. Mm. So that's what it's all about. Yeah. It's about power, it's about control, and about racism. And they think we black people are just what? What are we to them? We're nothing to them. Yeah,
we're just
although if it wasn't for African people, if we Africans did not migrate out of Africa 30,000 years ago, there would be no race upon the planet. We are the parent race.
Right.
We are the parent race.
Right.
Yes, we are the womb humanity came from. We deserve the respect. And you know what? We're going to get it. If we, the people, unite together, forget about what the leaders are doing. I don't want to contradict myself, but at the same time, we, the people, must start doing something. Everyone in their corner must start doing something. I've done a petition. You can do a petition as well. Everybody can do a petition. Everybody can write a letter to the government. Everybody can go and write a little book. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Yes? To get the message across that, number one, Africa must unite and help the black people. Okay? And that is my message. And I'm just so very emotional, very angry about what's happening to my people because of the color of our skin, this unique melanin that keeps us young.
Melanin. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We are so beautiful. Yeah. We are protected by the sun. We can kiss the sun, and our skin don't peel. That's what they're jealous of.
Yeah, yeah. So Sister Maisie sent me her petition today. I've posted it on my page, and I want to encourage all of you to sign it. I've already signed it. And yeah, the only thing, she called me this morning after she sent it to me, and I could hear she was near in tears. I could hear the emotion and stuff, and then it started to make me tear up. And I said, you know what? Let's just do a show, and let's talk about this issue, because we guys, listen, we don't have any more time. It's been 400 years, and now we've been lulled to sleep with these lies of multiculturalism and tolerance and stuff. But these people, and the Chinese included, which at the end of the day, how dare they? How dare they? And they listen. You are the cause of all these diseases that's been coming out lately in the last 10, 15 years. It's because of them and their nasty, filthy habits and spreading disease and wreaking havoc on the planet. Them, along with their cousins, the Europeans, and then you want to act like mistreat us, our people who are doing nothing more than just trying to survive and better themselves.
Yes,
and their family. And it's like, I look at some of the videos. Nope. Listen, we don't have to make up anything on them. They tell us who they are. They are the ones who record themselves eating all this disgusting shit, and putting it out there. Yes. And then, and then spreading disease because of their filthy Neanderthal caveman behavior. And then they have the audacity to mistreat our people. But you know what? At the end of the day, African people have got to unite. We have got to come together. We got to stop bullshitting. We got to stop because, like the sister said, they want to depopulate us. It's us that they want to get rid of. When they're talking about, when you hear them talking about there's too many people on the planet and blah, blah, woo, woo, they talking about us. They're not talking about them. Okay?
Because absolutely.
They're having problems procreating. They're having problems reproducing. And we don't have those type of issues and problems. We popping out babies left and right. So when they talk about it's too many people, they talking about us. Okay? So we got to get serious, stop pussyfooting around, get together, and first and foremost, protect Africa. If we don't protect Africa, it's over for us. It's over no matter where we are in the world. If we do not protect Africa, we're done for as a race of people.
Sister, that's what Kwame said. He said to them in the 60s, if they don't unite, Africa will perish. So it's time for Africa now to unite, because if it doesn't, it's going to perish. They need to unite to build a strong voice, to build a strong military force.
Yes,
to keep the Western world, to back them off. To keep them strong, so that when they say no, they will listen. When they say, look, I'm not going to sell you my resources for little or nothing. I want it at this price. They have to listen, or else go to war. Go to war. It's time now. It's time that we fight for equality and rights. 2020. Come on. We've been raped by the Persians. We've been raped by the Romans. We've been raped by Islam. And after that, Christianity. Come on. When is it going to stop? When? When is it going to stop? And we're still going through racism.
Only because we are fighting with each other over petty things that have nothing. While they are destroying the planet, stealing all the resources, then we're sitting over here bickering with each other about whether you're Haitian or you're from Bermuda or you're from Jamaica. I don't like you
or if you're mixed. Hello. 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 Wow. Hello, I can't hear you.
Y'all see how they try to interrupt what we doing when we start spitting that real. All of a sudden, the whole thing just drops. But that's all right. They ain't stopping nothing. They not stopping nothing. We're gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. African people worldwide waking up. We're gonna do what we gotta do. We finna stop playing. Let me put the sister back in. She's back.
Hi. Sorry about I don't know what happened there.
I know what happened when you start speaking real, when you start speaking fire, that hot fire, they try to interrupt what you're doing. But it's all right. You know how it is. Yeah. But you know, I just find it very, listen, just a couple weeks ago, you had some of these Sambo coons out here telling black people, oh, don't stigmatize the Chinese. Don't do them like that. Don't, because a lot of black people like, we're not messing with Chinese because the virus was over there, right? And you even had black people, even in government, coming out, they want to create a hotline for them to be able to call and report racism. But now that, all of this, they telling us that we shouldn't mistreat them. We shouldn't do anything. We shouldn't stigmatize them because of the coronavirus. We shouldn't do this. We had black people encouraging black people to go spend money at Chinese establishment. Like, what kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Why are you making videos trying to tell black people that they should go spend their money with Chinese people and support Chinese people? That was the coolest shit I ever seen in my life.
Because they know that they will listen. They know that they will listen. Where are these people now that the Chinese have turned right around and they don't care?
Now they are doing, within weeks, abusing our people. I don't see anybody putting up a hotline for our people. I don't see anybody, telling Chinese, don't stigmatize us, don't do this to us. But every time nobody stands up for us. Nobody stands up for us when people are doing something to us, but they always, especially these coons and sellouts, always trying to tell black people to support all these other people. I don't understand it. First of all, the coons, those are the ones we got to get rid of. They're holding us back. Actually, they're the ones holding us back. The sellouts in Africa, the sellouts here in the United States. Anybody that's not encouraging black people to unite and encouraging black people to go and support other people and stand up for other people. Listen, whatever their problem is not our problem. We have our own problem. We got to focus on ourselves right now. We got to save ourselves.
Sister, there will always be people like that, even in the days of slavery, when so many enslaved Africans were fighting for freedom. There were also African slaves who were literally telling the slave masters that there's going to be a rebellion. Did you hear what I said? Yes, there was slaves who didn't even know they were slaves.
Yeah.
You understand? Because the slave master gave them everything they wanted. He included them into his world and took care of them. So they didn't know they were slaves, and they didn't associate a rebellion with slavery. Yeah. So there will always be people like that. We can't waste time on them.
Yeah.
Yes,
but what we can
do,
we have to exclude them out of whatever we're doing, whatever conversation we're having, whatever planning that we're doing. That's what we need to do, because they'll run back and report everything you trying to do and say to the slave master or to those who are trying to oppress us.
Yes, there will always be people like that, even in Africa. Even in Africa, there are people, if they get any inclination that you are trying to bring justice in the country, they will literally tell the enemy. There will always be traitors. Yeah, but it's people like us that make a difference. Yeah. And even for those traitors, we make a difference. Yes, When active people who are activists make a difference for even the people who are traitors. And that's what it's all about. Yes, that's what it is about. So we have to find ways now to help ourselves, because nobody else cares. They don't care about the black woman. They don't care about the black man. Okay, so we now have to do things. We have to think of strategies to help ourselves. I'm trying. I've done a petition.
Yes.
Okay, I've written a letter. I don't know what else I can do.
Yeah.
There's a one-woman band. I'm a one-woman army.
Yeah. What Sister Maisie said to me this morning, she said, I feel powerless. I feel like I'm just one person. I don't have any power. And I said, listen, individually, we may feel powerless, but this is why it's imperative for us to work in unison as a group with one aim, like Marcus Garvey told us to do. One aim, one destiny. We have got, we can no longer move like, just me and my family, that's all I care about. Me and my family, that's all I care about, because that is going to get us destroyed. We cannot move like that anymore as Black people. Okay, you know what you have to do? We had it like the sister in her book, she documented all of the warriors. Our people fought. We've been fighting for 400 years against this shit, and even longer. From when the Europeans came into Egypt, we've been fighting their ass. We've been fighting these creatures
from the Persians, from the Romans.
We've been fighting the Muslims for years, guys. So this is not a new battle, okay? But what we got to do like some people in Maisie's book, and we got to fight like Queen Nzinga, Queen Asante. Why we got to keep inside and find that warrior spirit that is in us genetically. Okay, we got to wake it up. We got to, let me say it again, we got to wake up the warrior spirit that's deep inside, that's coded in our DNA, and we got to fight. We cannot just lay down and die. Okay, we have too many that came before us that gave their lives. Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara, on and on and on. They gave their lives. Malcolm X. I mean, we could go on and on and on. So we cannot just lay down and accept this shit and die. We have to fight. Okay? So whatever fight means for you, fighting could be in something as little as getting together and move. We have plenty of organizations. You don't even need to create new organizations. Support the organizations that are out there. Okay? This is what we need to do.
Can I just say that today is supposed to be Easter, where Jesus Christ died on the cross to save mankind. But let us remember all the women, the pregnant women throughout the Americas, the Caribbean and America, who were put on their bellies, who they digged a hole and put on their bellies and beat until the mother died. They turned her over and cut her belly and take out the baby. Remember how they would put our men on his belly and nail him to the ground and burn him from the foot upwards and rape him in front of his children. Remember that. Remember how our ancestors died for us on the cross. Please. Today, Easter. Remember that, please. When you're all having your bun and your cheese and your Easter food. I'm not having no, I don't celebrate Easter. I'm sorry, I don't celebrate Easter. I celebrate my ancestors, how they died for me. And that is me. I wasn't always like this, because like everybody else, I was raised a Christian. But my eyes open wide now. I know the truth.
Absolutely.
Okay? That don't mean I don't believe in a God. It's Africans.
A lot of people
35,000 years ago who brought the concept of God. We brought the concept of God to the world.
Just because we're not indoctrinated in foreign these people didn't know nothing about any creator or any spirituality or anything. So we are spiritual
concept of God to the world.
Exactly. Absolutely. So, just because we're not Christians or Islam or anything like that doesn't mean we are atheists. We can never be atheists. Okay. We are African people.
Black people can never be atheists. That's why it was so easy for them to take on Christianity, because we already believed in God anyway. So every Black person cannot breathe before they give thanks.
Right.
And to them, God was in everything, including ourselves. So we respected everything. We loved and respected everything until Christianity came about.
Absolutely. And now we understand that we have the supreme creator dwells within us. So we have power. We have power, and this is what Duddy Bookman and down here in Jamaica, what he told them, what he told our brothers, I'm talking about Haiti. What he told them was they had to put down the white man's God if they wanted to be free. If they wanted to be free, they had to put down the white man God and go back to their African deities, African gods.
Yeah.
And this is how they were able to whoop all these Europeans. These guys were just coming up out of slave plantations, okay? Grab whatever guns and machetes and whatever they could have and beat the mightiest militaries in the world. So don't tell me we can't do it. We can do it now. We can do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the link. Hold on, because I know some people might want to get in on this chat.
Okay.
Let me see. If you want to get in, hold on. If you want to get in on this conversation, if you want to join Sister Maisie and me and contribute to the discussion, I'm going to put the link inside of the chat and I'll bring you on. You're welcome to join, guys, because listen, we got to come together with some solutions. Okay. We don't want to just be sitting around, and I tell y'all this all the time. We don't want to just sit around and take this one out. Be talking about the problems and we don't have any solutions. Okay, so we can talk about these people and how they treating us all day till the cows come home. But if we're not doing anything about it, then it doesn't matter. Okay, what's going to happen? We're going to be taken out. So what we need. First thing, like Sister said, the minimum thing we can do is to sign a petition. Sign a petition and write the African Union. You can write letters to the African Union. All of us can write and have our voices heard. To know that we don't appreciate how they're treating our people in China, and we expect them to do something about it. Okay, if China can't get a hold of their people and make them behave, and y'all can't be running around all in Africa doing whatever the hell y'all want to do and then mistreating our people when they come to Africa. No, that and the African Union has to do something about that. Okay, so if you want to come in and contribute to the discussion, please click that link, follow the instructions to get to the studio, and I will put you on. And you can join us and contribute to the discussion. All right. So, yes, let me see what some of the people are saying, sister. We got you. If you might not, you probably can't do it from your phone. So I'll just tell you what some of the comments are saying. Calling on my eye said unity is a must, or else we are done.
Yeah. We'll be perished.
Brother Glenn Carey said we need to stop crying, start fixing and protecting ourselves. Enough with the tears.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, El Malili, he has kind of a negative defeatist type comment. He said, when are we going to unite under what? The coronavirus has proved that we are roadkill. Well, if you want to be roadkill, that's on you. I'm not dead. Yeah. I'm not in the ground. And neither are my children or my grandchildren. And Africa is still there. And that is something to fight for. Now, if you want to consider yourself roadkill, that's on you. But I'm not of that mindset. Okay. Brother Wayne said, thanks for getting the word out. And Calling on my said, we are not afraid to fight. Wayne said, our graves are open and we are coming out. The process might be slow. Everything takes time. Oh, yeah, we're waking up. Because, you know, this coronavirus is showing us that we're on our own. We are completely on our own. We're dying. We're dropping like flies. It's letting us, it's showing people that we've gotten too complacent and too comfortable living under the system of racism and white supremacy. We depend on white people for our water. We depend on white people for our food. We depend on white people for everything. And that's ridiculous. That is absolutely asinine. How you dependent on your open enemy to provide you and your family with all your food and water. Just and like your income. If the white man say you can't go to work, just like it just said, you can't go to work. Now you got millions of our people that are unemployed and they're going to be kicked out of their apartments. Don't have any money because guess what? The white man said, oh,
especially black people. Especially black people. Yes.
Yeah, we are totally dependent, and this we got to wake up. This has been a wake up call for me. Okay, if it's not a wake up call for you, then I don't know what to tell you. Amanda said, I believe the situation in China is a precursor to what's going to happen in the United States.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because they've already made us the face of the coronavirus here.
Yes.
And there's been some incidents here already of white people attacking some black people because they said we got the coronavirus.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's see. Yusef said revolution isn't a peaceful process. We have to fight and demand what we want. It's the only way. It's been over 450 years of oppression. That time has to come to an end here and now. Right on, brother Yusef. Right on. You absolutely right. It's time over for being chumps. You know, we got to stop. Okay? No matter where we are. We got brothers and sisters that are being murdered, outright murdered in Colombia. Afro-Colombians, descendants of kidnapped and enslaved Africans who are being murdered like daily.
Also in Libya.
Because they will not let corporations come onto the lands that their ancestors created for themselves, escaping slavery. The maroon towns and villages and things like that, where there's resources. See, wherever the black man goes, wherever the black man and woman goes, God makes sure that we have resources. Now, whether we control those resources or not is on us. You know, all throughout the Caribbean and South America, everywhere they took us out of Africa, we still ended up somewhere where there was plenty of resources. And these people have not stopped. The behavior is the same. They still want to take. And now we have a situation in Colombia where they are literally killing activists who are saying this land is for us. Go, you can't have it. And they are killing them. So guys, I said that to say this. What has changed? When they came over here and the Native Americans were here, they killed them for their land. They went into Africa and they killed and enslaved us on the continent for our land and resources. They did the same everywhere that they went, from Hawaii, Guam to wherever they went, and they found indigenous people. And what I'm telling you is they're still doing it. They have not.
And still black people worship them.
Yes, not just black
They
people.
worship them. They love them better than they love themselves. Just think about that. Hmm? No matter what they do, they get away with it. But whatever we do, we don't get away with anything.
Right. It's like it's been some kind of spell put on our people or something. I don't know. But we got to wake up. Either you're going to wake up or we're going to perish. Okay? So that's just the reality of it. You're going to wake up or we're going to perish. So start looking at making unifying, find some organizations that are already there. I don't listen. We don't need 51 million goddamn organizations. Okay, we got the UNIA. That's still active. We can all of us. There's UNA chapters all over the world. Down in South America, Belize, they got UNIA in Africa. They got UNIA in Europe. UNIA here. Marcus Garvey's organization is still alive. So why don't we pick something like that and let's gather around that and fortify ourselves and defend Africa. We don't have to go and create anything new. You know what I'm saying? Let's get in those organizations and get active and make them be what they're supposed to be. They can only function if we support them. Excuse me.
Are you okay?
They can only function and do what they need to do if we support them. Okay? So, somebody Nzinga wants to come in. Let's bring on this Sister Nzinga.
Hey, Sista Yaa.
Sister Nzinga.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can't see you.
I know my hair is a mess. I'm doing it right now. Can I just talk like this?
I'm sorry. What'd you say, sister?
I'm in the process of doing my hair. Can I speak?
Oh, okay. All right. That's all right. What do you want to add to the conversation?
Okay, I missed the first 15 minutes of it, but I'm assuming it was about what's happening in China, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've been reading up on Chinese history and the Communist Party and everything, and I've seen a couple of videos recently.
I'm sorry, but you sound kind of far. Can you hear her, Maisie? I can't really hear.
I can hear. I can hear.
Okay. Go ahead, sis. Can you speak up a little bit for me?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yes.
I can hear.
Okay, yes. So I said that I've been reading up on the Chinese Communist Party a lot recently, and I've seen a few videos on it. That's what really prompted me to do it. And the history is just really terrible. Like, they were killing their own citizens and taking their organs and selling them on the market. So they're like the number one government with they do they sell their organs a lot. Their own people, like people that didn't do crimes, they were selling, and that's how they got to the status to where they are, because they were selling organs. And of course, the United States was transferring a lot of the manufacturing businesses over there. So I think that their plan is, based on what I've been, the trends of China and like how they're moving into a lot of first world governments. I know I've heard that they've taken over a lot of Italy's industries, and of course in the Caribbean, and they bought out a lot of businesses here in America. So I think they're really trying to. Honestly, I think they're trying to colonize and then implement their communist blueprint onto the societies, instead of how we have open free markets and open what do you call it? How we have freedom of speech over here. They don't have that in China, and they're very strict on if you speak out against anything they do wrong to their citizens, they kill their citizens and stuff like that. So I don't know if African leadership knew all of this before they decided to do business with them and take up all these loans. But it's really bad. if they default and China tries to move in on them and stuff, it's going to be a really ugly situation, you know? So that's really what I wanted to say about it. I don't really know at this point. I'm just shocked that they haven't sent a plane to go pick them up, but it's just really sad. It's disgusting.
Yes, it is. It is, and I don't know how many people know about how Chinese people live, but you know they don't have a lot of freedoms at all. They can't speak out against anything. They disappear people. You would disappear in China, okay? And then they have this social credit thing because they are a surveillance state. They don't do cash anymore. I've watched plenty of videos of people over there. You have to use this phone. It's called WeChat, and it's controlled by the government. And they monitor everything. Everything you buy, you just use your phone. They track you. They have facial, so you know the cameras everywhere. This is what's coming over here with the 5G. You know, because while we're in the house, they're putting up 5G all over. And that 5G is going to make this a surveillance, you know, state where they're going to monitor everything that we do. And you know, if I don't know how many of you paid attention when they were first coming out with the stimulus package. In there, they put that something about a digital dollar because they're trying to say they started the rhetoric that the coronavirus is being spread through cash money. So we're going to need to get rid of the cash money and go to a digital dollar. And that's just going to be another way for them to be able to track us. Maybe somebody called Sister Maisie's phone. She'll come back. So, because I've been seeing a whole lot of videos of people all over in Europe and here while we're on lockdown, these people are putting up 5G. So, you know, if everybody's supposed to be in the house, that's not essential, putting up 5G towers. So, you know, what's going on with that? You know what I'm saying? Why if everybody's supposed to be on lockdown, why are these people out putting up 5G? You know what I mean? All over the place while people are in the house. That's because when they do tell us to come back out, you know, they're going to probably try to force everybody. Bill Gates and Fauci have said that we're going to need to vaccinate everybody. Bill Gates said some stuff about people may not be able to travel without having a vaccination certification. Listen, I'm not trying to have these people. If African people haven't created a vaccine for it, I don't want it. You understand what I'm saying? If African doctors and scientists are not the ones that's creating the vaccine, I don't want it. I don't want nothing from these people. I don't want you injecting nothing in me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't trust them. I don't trust them, and I have 500 years of documented history to justify me not trusting them. Only a fool would trust these people after everything that they've done to us. Why would I stick my arm out and let you shoot me up with something? You know what I'm saying? That's just is illogical. I'm not telling anybody else what to do. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm talking about what I'm gonna do. I'm not taking no vaccine from Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, or no other of these white people. I don't want it. You understand what I'm saying? If Africa can come up with a vaccine, then I consider it.
I totally agree. You know that it takes at least 18 months to make a decent vaccine, or I guess a normal vaccine. Have you heard of it? The lady on the CDC from the CDC, which was also a sister, she was saying that it takes up to 18 months to 2 years to have a quote unquote safe vaccine. And they're trying to rush them into making one. Okay. So you're not going to make one. To me, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, if anybody takes a vaccine right now, they're just really asking for a world of health problems.
Well, they've already done it in Africa, in Congo and other African countries have already accepted this vaccine on children. Well,
the people don't have to accept that, though.
What they're doing, they've accepted the government has accepted these vaccination. They've accepted
They
it
can get right
already.
on that.
And they're using
Yeah,
children, African children, as guinea pigs. That's what's happening in Africa.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If that's true, that is the most asinine thing I can think of. I mean, Sister Elaine Porter says we have to organize according to our population in the diaspora. For example, Afro descendants in Colombia and Brazil are numerous, and she create a nation state tribe clan to carve out the legal and political space to connect with the anti. These people, okay, I understand what you're saying. These people are no respecters of that. They don't respect that. So if you do that, what's going to make them respect that and honor that and recognize it? If you don't have a military, if you don't have a way to, I mean, listen, Venezuela is a nation state. They are no respecters of Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? They are no respecters of people's human rights. So when you do these things that you're suggesting, then the question becomes, how do you make them respect it? How do you make them acknowledge, respect it? The Palestinians, they have that. They don't respect them as a nation of people. They don't. So nobody cares. You know, if you're not ready to fight and defend yourself, that you the only thing these people respect is money and power. That's it. So, and this is my opinion now. You know, I'm not asking anybody to agree with me. I'm just saying. We see where they don't respect people's sovereignty. They don't respect people's human rights. They don't respect anything about us. So how is, you know, creating this nation state going to force these people to stop killing us and coming in and taking resources? I don't understand that. I don't. We have Sister Alicia. Sister Nzinga, thank you so much. Let me bring Sister Alicia on. Thank you for contributing to the conversation, sister. I'm going to bring Sister Alicia on.
Okay, all right, no problem. You guys have a good day.
All right, my dear. Thank you. Welcome, sister. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I'm here, and I'm glad to be here. I will be brief. I just wanted to make a couple of quick comments. I put a little comment below. You know, out of all the organizations that I've seen, in terms of trying to put some economic power to what we're trying to do, it is SRAP, and that's where it starts. You know, we got to be willing, including myself, to put. This is an economic fight. For example, you know, there are a lot of gifted doctors, nurses, CNAs in this country that are of African descent. From what I saw, the last statistic, there's a high number of great doctors in the United States from Nigeria. So we need our people to develop immunizations and vaccines, and we need them there on the continent. But the people at home know that we need them. So there are going to have to be some things economically done to bring them back home. Because it's just a need for it. That's thing number one. And I'm going to hurry up because I got my little one over here. Thing number two is I made a commitment to invite at least one person. I'm going to invite some more in on this chat. My sister, one of my sisters is tuning in. Okay. We need to get some more people. And that's what I'm going to ask everybody to do. You know, everybody that comes into the chat, invite at least one or two more people in on these discussions so that we can start pooling together the money. We spend, the last statistic that I saw, we spend over $1.4 trillion with other people. I think we got enough magnitude globally to where we could make a good impact. That's what I think.
I agree 100%. And then, sister, when I created SRAP, thank you for the support. Thank you. Thank you for even just letting people know, because I know that cooperative economics, group economics is the solution. Right. You're right. It is an economic fight.
It is. It's time to either put up or shut up. And you know what? I'm gonna say this: even though things are rough, sometimes it's good to go through some hell and high water, because sometimes you need it to wake your behind up.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need it, and I think maybe we just, like where things are right now. You mentioned yesterday about how, I think it was yesterday, you and Brother Lance were talking about how people could get together, start back living together, and save your money, get up out of these leases, and quit giving everybody else all of our money. That's what we used to do years ago, back in my grandmama's time and our grandparents' time. And our dollars are going less far now than what they did in the 1920s and 30s. We need to cut that out. So that's what I wanted to say. And I pray that I will find some economic strength each month to put a little bit more teeth behind SRAP, and hopefully we can get more like-minded people, to do the same. So that's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I'll get back in and listen in. Y'all be good.
Hello.
I don't know what is. Hi guys. The connection was lost, but we're back.
Yeah, I think I'm an expert now.
Sorry, can you close your door?
I think I'm an expert now.
All right, I'm gonna have to get a moderator because I see I have I don't know who this Mateos, Raphael, Negas, whatever he is, but I need to get this fool out of my chat. So, anyway, we lost Sister Alicia. Sister Alicia, if you're still there, try to come back on. We lost our Wi-Fi there for a minute. But yeah, the sister was making some good points. We this is definitely an economic fight. I created the Sankofa Repatriation Assistance Program to give those of us in the diaspora an economic boost, leg up after having been economically and socially oppressed for over 400 years. And like she said, we have the resource. We've been spending trillions of dollars with other people. And all I am asking is for our people to come together, and we can I believe we can get $1 million coming in a month to get our people out of here and set up in businesses on the continent. That's a way that not only we help ourselves, but we help the continent as well. And we still pushing. I ask y'all to still support it. Tell everybody about the Sankofa Repatriation Assistance Program. Go to our website, www.sankofarepat.com. Click that donate button and become a Patreon donor for as little as $1 a month. And we got to do something, guys. We can't stay like this.
Can you please send me the link? Please.
Yes, ma'am. I will.
Thank you.
I will. I'll send it to you. So if anybody else have it, sister, do you want to add any other thing? Can you tell a little bit about your book while we see if anybody can you tell them a little bit about the book? And
okay. I wrote the book because I wanted to tell a story how we fought against slavery, not just in the Americas, because most of the books that are written about how we fought about slavery is about in the Caribbean and in America, but not enough was told about Africa. I was brought up thinking that Africa really didn't do anything. They just sold us for nothing. Very few people fought. But I got to understand after research and also going to Robert Walker's class, the great Robert Walker, who wrote the book When We Ruled. Everyone should go out and buy that book. In his class, he made me to understand that half of Africa literally fought. And there was also my own research made me realize that after some time, Europeans actually started slave plantation in Africa before they even started in America. It started there. They took slaves from those plantations and brought them to America. So I wanted to write to show the world that African people fought from their homeland, and they continued fighting on the ocean, and it never stopped. And when they arrived in the Americas, it never stopped until slavery came to an end. So that's basically what it's about. It's about how we fought against slavery.
Yes, and I think it's important for our children. This book is a very easy read, guys. Listen, it's important for our people. I got mine off Amazon. I don't remember. It wasn't very expensive. I got mine off Amazon. It's called The Truth. How Africans fought against slavery from their homeland upon the high seas and continued on the slave land. I definitely recommend y'all get it, read it to the babies. We have to, like I said earlier, we got to come back to this warrior spirit. We cannot just lay down and then take whatever abuse that they are giving to us. We can't just die. Okay. We have to fight. We have to, for the children and the grandchildren. I got 3 grandkids and I have to do something for them. You know what I'm saying? We have 6 children total. Between me and my husband, we got to leave a better world for them. We can't absolutely we just can't. Yeah. Absolutely. And Africa, and we owe it to them to leave Africa intact for them. Okay. So we got to do whatever we got to do, guys. Anybody else want to contribute? Sister, you have any other things you want to add?
Can I just say that the book is dedicated to African women? Because as you can see on the front cover, there's an African woman with a baby on her back. And that's what they did. They went to war with babies on their back. Okay? And nothing has been written about how children fought. Little African children as high as a man's knee went out to fight the Europeans on the battlefield against slavery and against colonization, but nothing is written about that. And in my book, I talk about it a little. So because it's very difficult to find information on that.
And my thing is, listen, if that don't give you chills, guys, if that don't make you say, you know what, if that don't make you dig inside and find some bravery, find something inside and say, no, we're not going to take it. You know what I mean? Our ancestors, listen, they weren't cowards. They fought. you know, they fought. Some of them, when they saw was no hope, rather than be enslaved, they just took their own lives. Okay,
Absolutely.
they were not cowards. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And let it be known as well that throughout the Americas, children fought, and children were punished just as harsh as the adults.
Yeah.
Just as harsh as the adults.
Yes.
Let's not forget it. Let's not forget women and children fought.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, man. This show, guys, this is just the beginning, guys. We're gonna have some more powerful discussions like this, because we got to light a fire under our people, sis. We have to light a fire. It's do or die. You know, time for sleeping is over. It's time to start making some moves.
Yes.
Any solutions, suggestions? That's what we're about. We don't want to just sit around talking about the problems without.
No. We've been talking for far too long.
Yeah.
From the end of slavery, we have been talking. Now the time is to do, and that's why I'm doing my little bits in my little corner.
Yes.
In my little corner, I'm doing my little bit, and there's more to be done. And everybody in their little corner can do their little bit, or they can get in groups, whatever, how they want to do it. Do something.
Yes.
Do something. Don't stop pointing the finger. Stop pointing the finger. Say, oh, those African leaders are worthless. What about you? What are you doing? Yeah. You're over in the West enjoying everything that our people created, made possible for you. Yeah, don't point the finger anymore. Point it at yourself. Start doing something.
Yes. Yeah. And please start by, listen, guys, let's push Sankofa. Let's push it. Let's go hard. I'm asking all of you. Let me take a minute to explain what it is for those who don't get it. Sankofa Repatriation Assistance Program is a business incubator. And what it is, what we want to do when we get $1 million, we asking our brothers and sisters to just do $1 a month. $1 a minimum. Some people are giving more because they have more to give, but we ask for a minimum of $1, sis. And what we want to do is, when we get to $1 million a month, and the program is not just for Black people in America, it's for descendants of Africans who were kidnapped and enslaved and forcibly removed from the continent of Africa, and now you want to go back home, right? But it's difficult for our people to go home without resources. Because most of our people are working jobs and just surviving. So we have skills, we have education, but we don't have what we need to just up and go to the continent of Africa and stay. So, and we can't go there looking for jobs. We need to have money to start businesses. So I say, you know what? After living over there and seeing that the vast majority of our people who are able to repatriate successfully are older people who are receiving their pensions and retirements and things like that. Yeah. So I said, we have to come together for the people who haven't reached that age to be able to repatriate in large numbers, not just, Maisie is going with her kids, and then I'm over here trying to figure out how me and my kids are gonna make it. No, we pull our resources and we go together, right? Oh, what is this? This doggone thing. Hello, are you there, Maisie?
Yes, I'm here, my darling, and I need to get a word in because I need to encourage everyone to go and sign my petition, please.
Okay.
So don't forget,
I told them that before, but I'll tell them again, but I don't know what's going on because.
Right, I'm gone. Okay, I'm still here. Don't know what's happening.
I'm gonna go out and come back in. I don't know. It's not. this thing is a hot mess today.
Okay.
Man, can you imagine? Yeah, sorry, girl. I don't even know what happened, guys. The petition is on my page, guys. It's on Sista Yaa AWO Yaa. You can find it there. Something's going on with the streaming app, Dwayne,
Okay.
but we're back on. But what I was saying was Sankofa, when we reach the $1 million a month coming in, we want to put our people through a business development course, because a lot of our people, while they have skills, they don't necessarily know how to run a business. We want to put them through a business development course. We want to put them through a cultural reintegration course, so that, you know, a lot of our people just don't know about being in Africa, don't know culturally things that they need to be doing, not doing, and things like that. So we want to do that. And then we want to provide them with 6 months housing, get them their legal residency in the country of their choice. And then she's having problems coming back on. Provide them with 6 months stipend, 6 months housing, and then give up to $40,000 seed capital to start a business. And what we want to do is get our people in Africa in a sustainable way as business owners, and offer these slave wage jobs over here. You know, see, right now, if you had your own business in Africa, you'd be fine. Whereas over here, they just told you go home and we don't know when we're going to let you come back to work. You know what I mean? And then you can also be creating jobs for our brothers and sisters on the continent of Africa as well. So I think Sankofa Repatriation Assistance Program, there's nothing else like it right now. I don't know of any other thing like it. And I think it's very important, but we need the support of the people. We need our people, whether you are in the UK, North America, South America, the Caribbean islands. Everybody can find $1 a month. If we, like Sister Maisie was saying, we spending over $1 trillion some dollars with other people. What's $1 million? You know what I'm saying? If all of us put our little pennies together, we can easily come up with $1 million and get this thing popping and start moving our people out onto the continent and helping them establish themselves. And that's what Sankofa is. So visit the website, www.sankofarepat.com. I'm going to type it in the chat, sankofarepat.com. And then there's a donate button there. Guys, spread the word. Tell everybody, just give $1, $1 for us, for our people. That's it. $1 a month for our people. That's it. Sister Maisie, you said you wanted to say something.
Yes, please go on Facebook. Go on to what's the place now? Change.org and sign my petition, please.
You can find the petition on my page, Go to my, I signed it and I posted it on my Facebook page. AWO Yaa YAA Asantwa ASANTEWAA AWO Yaa Asantwa. Sign the petition, get others to sign it. You know, let's come together, let's unify, let's do what we need to do. It's crucial. Times are not going back to what they were pre-coronavirus. So we got to get organized and get them moving. This is right now is the time where everybody should be giving $1 to Sankofa so we can start getting people out.
Well, I'm going to do my bit. And also I'd like to remind everyone that I've written a letter to all the governments in Africa. And if you go on Amazon, you will see it right there. It's called Dear African Leaders, a United Africa is the future. Okay. And then I say, start trading with each other more. And it's only £5. And my aim is to help children who are orphaned in Africa, in Congo, and also in Angola, the children who are orphaned.
Yeah.
Okay, so the money
is
£5, and the money will go. The money will go to helping those children.
Oh, okay. Are you working with Alpha on that? Because he had mentioned something about some
yes. He mentioned that on my show too. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Bezil, where are the Africans in our Black American communities trying to help? Listen.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, no. We trying to do what we need to do.
Yeah.
You know, this is not I don't have a problem with the ADOS thing if that's what you're into, but this is for people who are of like mind, who are on a mission to get home to Africa and do what we need to do for our continent, because you can be ADOS all you want to over here. You don't control anything over here. You don't even control your drinking water over here. You don't control anything over here, and these people can do whatever they want to you over here. So Africa is our salvation, and that's what we need to be focused on. Everybody, all Black people all over the world know where you're never going to get respect in this world until Africa is in the position where she needs to be, and that's in a position of power. And then Black people all over the world will get respect.
Will get respect. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Can I just say that the problem is that we have a lot of successful Black people who feel it's not their problem because they're doing okay. They might be married to Europeans. They live in big houses. They're doctors. They're professors. They're rich people. So maybe they feel that it's not their fight, but it is in the future. If there's no Africa, there'll be no Black people.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Let's not think about today. Think of tomorrow. A wise person thinks of tomorrow. Yes, absolutely. Your family is your family, but remember the global family of Africa.
Absolutely, sis. You're 100% right. You're absolutely right. All right. Thank you. We've kept it a Sister Maisie. We've taken up enough of her time today.
It was a pleasure. I loved it. Thank you for inviting me. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
And definitely we will be having you back. Thank you so much. And next time you'll know exactly how to get in on this.
Oh my God, I am an expert. I know to get back on.
All right, sister. All right. Thank you, people. Thank you, family. I love you all. Thank you, sister.
Bye.
Bye. Black Power, fam. Y'all take it easy. Be safe. Don't forget, push Sankofa Repatriation Assistance Program to everybody. Please, everybody. Ahmed, your sister is calling me and I'm in the middle of the show. So, I got a sister, she's a doctor. She calling me because she ready to get the hell out of here. She ready to get to Ghana. So I'm going to take her call as soon as I get off. All right, guys. I love you. Peace, Black Power. Till next time. Y'all take it easy. Sankofa Repatriation Assistance Program. Don't forget, donate your $1 and tell everybody you know until we reach that $1,000, and then we're going to start getting y'all out of here, okay? All right.